Hi guys, my name's Angie Cunningham and I am a Beachbody coach, and I know you've seen a lot of my posts because I talk about it a lot, but a few people have asked me what exactly I eat in a given day and how many containers. So I thought that I would quickly share with you and then perhaps offer to anybody interested in either the 21-day fix or the hammer and chisel program that I'm doing right now, an opportunity to get kind of a guide of how many containers of these things that you would be eating if you're interested in looking at either of these two awesome programs. So in addition to doing the 21-day fix, which is what I've done for the past several months, I am now doing the hammer and chisel strength program coupled with marathon training for Queen City Running, which is in Cincinnati, Queen City Running Club. And so a lot of the people who run with me have asked me, what do I like to do? How do I strength train? How do I eat? And I'm not trying to push this on anybody, but this has really become a way of life for me. So with that said, I'm going to dive right into it because I don't have a lot of time. Starting off with, I drink Shakeology. And I know some people are like, oh my gosh, that is so expensive. I was absolutely there with you. My Beachbody coach asked me to do it and got me involved in it, and I put it off for a while, but I eventually got into it and joined as a coach, and I will tell you, I've tried a lot of products out there, and it is by far one of the best products, protein as well as superfood. So I start my day out with that as a shake, or I actually like to make it as, I call it a cake cup. I put 1 scoop of that with a 1/4 cup of water, and I put it in the microwave, and I eat it with peanut butter, and it's like a little tiny brownie because I love sweets. So that's one red. I eat 4 reds a day, so that's a red container. So the next thing after that I eat would be, I eat 2 eggs along with some vegetables. I don't have a whole bunch here now, but with broccoli, I'll eat that usually around like 9 o'clock in the morning. And a serving of vegetables is a green. I eat 5 of these in a day. The next thing that I eat is fruit. I eat 4 of these, 3 to 4 of these a day, and I prepackage all my fruit each Sunday into containers, or bags that are these 1-ounce bags, and they're actually, 1 cup bags. They're really awesome. You can get them at Kroger. I absolutely love them, but you can put them in your containers, and I prepackage all my berries. I'll have those in the late morning. And then lunchtime, I typically eat another red and another green. And that ends up looking like this. It's kind of plain and basic. Oops, one fell out. But it's 1 green and 1 protein, and the quicker, the easier, the better for me. So I do a lot of stuff in my crock pot. And I just put a little bit of seasoning on it and run with it. So this isn't like a gourmet meal necessarily. And then the next thing that I eat, along with that, I'll eat my other purple, which would be a small apple. Sometimes I'll eat it with a little bit of PB2 or peanut butter, sometimes I don't. After that, and throughout the course of the day, I drink about 70 to 100 ounces of water a day. After that, in the late afternoon, I have another green, followed by a blue, and the blue is your good fat. So people use it for avocado. I personally love hummus. I love spicy hummus. I love regular hummus, and I use that for hummus. And so I will package my vegetables. I prepackage those too in these 1 cup bags. I cut everything on Sunday, and I eat that either in the late afternoon or on my way home to pick up the kids. So it's just a nice snack to be able to feel like I'm not starving by the time I walk into the house. Throughout the day, I also have 3 yellows. Yellows are your carbs, and I typically eat bread, sprouted bread. So I'll eat a piece of that in the morning and a piece of that throughout the day, perhaps a piece for dinner if I'm rushed. Other things I use for yellow containers carbs are sweet potatoes and things like that. So it really just depends on what I'm feeling. The bread's just, I have young kids, so whatever is the easiest and the healthiest for me personally, and good to go, so I don't grab stuff out of the snack machine because I totally want to do that all the time. So at the end of the day, You can also, orange containers are for things such as nuts and seeds and your salad dressings. You know, quite honestly, I haven't used these a lot. They're also for your teaspoons and your oils. So I'm not as strict with these. I don't eat nuts, but I'm a little more lenient with my oils, probably than the most. So I definitely follow it, but you know, I like to season my vegetables in olive oil or coconut oil. So there you have it. That's pretty much what I eat. If I get completely starving at the end of the day before I go to bed, I typically have another Shakeology or a Shakeology brownie. Or I've also used Shakeology to make, and this will be the end of this, these awesome, they're frozen right now, but protein balls. And so I make them into tiny little balls and I freeze them, and they're quick to grab and go if I have like a sweet tooth. So there you have it. If you're interested in me helping you with this program, like I said, this is a life-changing thing for me. I would love to help you. Am I a coach for Beachbody? Yes. Do I make money on sales for it? Yes, of course I do. But in my heart, I do this because I really genuinely love to help people. I can tell you that I've lost 12 pounds since April. I have gained some back. A lot of it, quite honestly, is muscle. So, you know, I post pictures all the time. I'd love to help you. If you want to give me a comment and say you're interested, I'll reach out to you privately and we can go from there. Thanks. Bye.